They're lined up for this high-quality renewal, 1.25 miles the journey, and they're off. Aasy will be dropped in as usual in the early stages. Going forward in the all-blue jacket is Ancient Wisdom, with on the outside Arabian Crown, the two Godolphin runners for Charlie Appleby. Royal Champion in third in the yellow-black spots, now going up on the outside, and following the two leaders is See the Fire under O'Shea Murphy. Peace Man in the black and white diagonal checks behind those as Royal Champion is taken back in the field as they continue down the back straight and towards the rear. At the moment is Al-Makam and the held up Royal at the back Al-Aasy. A little right-hand turn, and it is still the boys in blue that show the way, with in the all blue Ancient Wisdom on the inside of Arabian Crown. Arabian Crown, the winner of the classic trial on this card 12 months ago. See the Fire is tracking them from Peace Man. Then Royal Champion out wide of Al-Makam, and Al-Aasy is the back marker. Inside the final 7, racing towards the turn out of the back straight, and Ancient Wisdom towing them along from Arabian Crown in second. Peace Man is third, parked on the rail from See the Fire, the filly, followed then by Al-Makam and Royal Champion, and finally Al-Aasy, held up still. About to enter the home straight and a stiff 4 furlongs to the finish, and it's Ancient Wisdom by a length to Arabian Crown. Peace Man is back in third, then See the Fire. Out wide of these is Royal Champion. Al-Makam is locked in behind under Tom Marcon, and still at the back is Al-Aasy as they race on now and about to pass the 3 marker. Still Ancient Wisdom from Arabian Crown, Godolphin 1 and 2. Peace Man on the rail. See the Fire in the noseband. Al-Makam is now being pushed along. Out wide likewise Royal Champion and Al-Aasy, just the back marker still inside the 2. Ancient Wisdom hanging tough from Arabian Crown. Here's the filly See the Fire, produced now by O'Shea Murphy down the outside as they run up the hill. Ancient Wisdom gathered in by See the Fire. Al-Aasy now coming with his late run, and he quickens up well. Al-Aasy going on now. Ancient Wisdom rallying on the far side up towards the line. The 8-year-old Al-Aasy. Al-Aasy wins the Gordon Richards from his second Ancient Wisdom. Followed in third then by Al-Makam from Royal Champion, See the Fire, Peace Man, and last home was Arabian Crown.
Aasy is a trooper. He's won, I think that's his 7th Group 3 success, a couple last season, and now kicked off with a really deep success in the Gordon Richards. William and Maureen Haggas, of course, train him. What were you expecting coming here today? Because that was a tough-looking Group 3.
It was a very tough-looking Group 3, and we thought he was in good form. I followed him on Hamish all winter, and I know he's in good form because he's really fresh. Sergi, who rides him every day, does a brilliant job on him because he is strong, and he bucks and he kicks and he leaps about the place. So we knew he was in good form, but it looked a really strong renewal, and we just wanted him to come back and run a nice race, which he has done.
He certainly has. Was he ready quicker this season? Because he's started his season a little earlier than he has done in the past.
Yeah, well, in the past he has had a few injuries, which we've obviously had to get him back from, and that has really indicated his program. But we've had him all winter this year, and I think he's really benefited from having a good winter, and and he's fit. I mean, he would not have blown a candle out in there.
Yeah. And what did Jim say coming back with how the race panned out for him?
He was just happy. He just, I think that the 1.25 mile pace suited him well. He looked really relaxed throughout. I just was a little worried he might be a bit fresh today, but he's been immaculate all day. He was good to saddle. He's just been really good the whole time. Went down nicely, travelled around smoothly, and Jim gave him a beautiful ride, came inside and was weighted, and just, yeah, perfect.
And do you know what the plan might be? All of those Group 3, surely he can get a Group 2 now. I mean, he's carried penalties to Group 3 success.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, see, really, 1.25 miles, 1.5 miles. See, William will have a plan for him, but I don't, he'd have a couple of weeks and see what the weather does as well. Yeah. I mean, he's pretty versatile as far as ground goes. He wouldn't want it bottomless. But, I mean, Andrew Cooper's done a brilliant job with the ground today. They all say it's riding slightly on the slow side. And considering that we've hardly had any rain for about 2 months, it's a fair achievement. But, no, he's pretty versatile with ground. He wouldn't want it rattling fast, and he wouldn't want it really soft, but he's pretty okay. So see what there is and see how he is.
Might he even get a little bit further than a mile and a half, do you think?
Well, he's got plenty of form over a mile and a half.
Yeah,
no, I don't
he
think
wouldn't
so.
go beyond.
No, I don't think so. No, a mile and a quarter, a mile and a half. But I think he's got to have a decent pace to settle, because when he gets strong, he really gets strong.
Okay. Well, it was great to see today. Many congratulations. A great start to the season. Well done, Maureen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Malcolm has just finished third in the Gordon Richards for Ed Walker. Tom Marquand on board. Just a little bit lucky in the latter stages, short of some room. What did Tom have to say?
It was a funny race. It was a funny race to watch. We wanted to be a bit more positive. He was a step slow from the gates. Tom did the right thing first time, not to go and hurry him up and just let him relax and find his rhythm. And then, 2.5 down, I thought, gosh, we're going to be last here. So my emotions, actually being an unlucky third, is a lot better than what I was thinking, 3 out. Tom just felt just a bit rusty and obviously unlucky when O'Sheen and Jim just tightened him up. And I think what was very impressive was that even though he got tightened up there, he still came round the winner and actually was hitting the line again. So it was a very good horse there. A little bit unlucky today. Good to get her under his belt. I'm sure he'll be better for it.
Funny enough, he looked sleepy in the paddock, so it's perhaps not surprising that he was rusty in the race. It's very different, because he was a very zesty horse. You had to keep the lid on last season.
Not really, only in the prelims. Not in everything. No, not in the race. He's always been a bit dopey, which is, those good horses need a good temperament, but he's almost too laid back and too relaxed.
Right, okay.
And I just hope today sharpens him up a little bit. I think today was just a little bit ring rusty, and just everything was just a little bit. I'm still half asleep.
I thought it was a greatly encouraging run. Where might you go next?
Just said to Tom there, I said, do we still kind of dream big? And he said, absolutely. I think the Tatscole Cup, I think, is made for him, really. I just think the Curragh is perfect for him. And if he hadn't been squeezed up and he won a nose, we'd be going there. So I think we'll probably stick to the plan, but we'll see what other options there are and see what the team want to do.
Okay. Well, I hope you stick to the plan. Congratulations, good start to the season.
Thanks, Lydia. Cheers.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.